Hey there, fellow scumbag. You want to know, do I want real scumbags or do I want rah-rah scumbags? Well, I'm not too good at giving straight answers. I'm a very cryptic roundabout sort of guy, so I'd like to show you this. This is Transmetropolitan. It's a comic book by Warren Ellis. You don't look like you're a comic book reader, so I'd like to read you something from this particular book here, because this is something that was a big influence for me in my life. This is the main character talking. He is a journalist in the future, based largely on Hunter S. Thompson, who committed suicide on my birthday, by the way. Okay. There's one hole in every revolution, large or small, and it's one word long: people. No matter how big the idea they all stand under, people are small and weak and cheap and frightened. It's people that kill every revolution. It's Transmetropolitan. The reason I bring this up is because it was from Transmetropolitan that I derived the name Scum, because the main character, Spider Jerusalem, the journalist that was mentioned earlier in this video, refers somewhat lovingly but mostly hatefully to his readers as the new scum. And this is something I wanted to read because this is kind of where I was reading this. This is what I read when I decided I was going to call it the ASU, and it's something about this particular passage here just struck me. Just a little reminder: when I talk about the doomed, the scum, the people who no longer give a shit, the people who look away from the pain in the streets, the people who don't care who runs the country, when I talk about the filth of the city, I'm talking about you. I thought that was just beautiful. Not in that flowery sort of way, but it has its own poetry. Perhaps you agree. You'll betray me at a moment's notice. Or you said you would seriously consider it. It's not fair to say that you would. But you know what? That's anybody. I'm not going to fault you for being the one person with the balls to admit it. You said that you think you're better than me, and I don't have to respond to that. You said I don't have to respond to that, but I will respond to that. You think you're better than me. I know I'm better than you. When you know you're better than me, that's when you truly have a fucking ego. And don't backpedal and say that you meant to say no, because you said think. That's weak words for a supposed egotist. Your ego isn't nearly as monumental as you try to portray it. But yeah, I'm sure you would betray me if given the right price, as anyone would. Hell, most people will betray themselves for the right price. You may look back on it and say, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But oh well. I'll tell you what, though. It's probably never going to be in your best interest to betray me, unless you know that I will never, ever find out who did it. Anyway, be glad to have you in the movement. I like you. You remind me of me, if I wore backwards hats and stuff. You have that honesty to you. Not really that true honesty, but that attempted honesty. And I respect that. Maybe you only did it because you know I respect that. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. Here's the thing. Either you're a truthful son of a bitch or you're a manipulative son of a bitch. We have room for both in this organization. So, yeah, I'm perfectly willing to accept you. I'm more than happy to accept you. Hell, I want you. So, yeah. Any questions you got, I'll gladly answer them, because you're what I consider a hot prospect. That's all. You can go now.